this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. A really exciting night ahead of us here at the Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Spanish top flight, La Liga. It's Real Madrid up against Real Sociedad.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Starting players for Real Madrid.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 with two out-and-out wingers, but they do vary their movement. They give width, but they also make diagonal runs infield when the ball's on the opposite flank. Their performances will be key today.
And the starting 11 for Real Sociedad.
Well, it's regarded as a negative shape. If they control the middle of the park, play some expansive football, the wide players can then come in field to join the centre forward, and the fullbacks can push on. Let's hope they do that today.
Christos Jolis. Now making considerable progress with the ball. Opportunity, and effectively parried away by the keeper. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. De Jong. Gusto. Could be threatening. The crowd encouraging him to take it on. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Madueke. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Just cutting off the supply. Well, with the season ebbing away and looking at the table, you've got to reach the conclusion that the title race is well nigh over, Stuart.
Well, what a season they're having. They've been so dominant. They look head and shoulders above everybody else. It's just a matter of holding their nerve now.
Really good diving stop to make sure the threat came to nothing. And played short. Now a decent position. Just wanted to get it out of there. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Perfect challenge. Well, the focus on many of the back pages coming into today's game, very much on him. The rumours are true.
Hold on, Derek, chance here.
Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. Alex has news for us, I think. There's been a goal at the Estadio de la Ceramica.
Yeah, it's a goal for Villarreal. They're the first on the score sheet here with 26 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. Well, the referee let it go initially, but now he goes back and cautions him, Stuart.
Yeah, it's a good bit of refereeing. He tried to let the play continue, and then he came back for the booking.
Well, there's been quite the focus on him coming into today's game. If reports are to be believed, this could be his final season. Could it be, Stuart, he's about to hang up his boots?
Well, Derek, it happens to everybody at some point. The body just can't cope anymore. And that's probably the case here, because when he plays, he still has a big impact on this team.
Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw-in it'll be. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. It'll be a Real Sociedad throw. Really poor timing, and some will argue that he was asking for a yellow card. Well, the referee saw it as a bookable offence.
And I think he's got it absolutely right. That was a poor challenge, you have to say.
And fired from the flank into the area. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. I'll tell you what, it wasn't a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, it was a decent chance, but they're still behind here. They needed to take that one.
He's in behind the defence here. And top-notch as well as brave goalkeeping.
Well, he comes off his line at just the right time. He read that brilliantly.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart? Well, it is advantage Real after the first 45 minutes, but there's a long way from being settled. Sucic. Well, that's common sense refereeing to play advantage. Attacking with vigour. Well, a poor effort from a difficult angle, Stuart.
Well, he took the wrong decision there. He surely had to cut that back.
Just a quick reminder, we'll have live coverage of the Champions League semi-final first leg. It's Real Madrid facing Tottenham Hotspur.
That will certainly be an interesting first leg, but how will each team approach it? They won't.
Hang on a minute, Stuart. Opportunity unfolding. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Here, and the ball is moving again. So half an hour remaining. Sucic. Well, more live La Liga action for you to look forward to here on EA TV. It's Real Sociedad versus Celta Vigo. What can they do from here? Reaction. Substitution for Real Madrid. Can he deliver it with accuracy? And that's very confident goalkeeping in not easy circumstances. Now can they counter clinically? Chances on. Quick thinking defensively. Jonathan Burkhardt. Can he convert? Oh, a smart stop. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. But he's gone short with it. Delivering it into the box. A deft clearance. Gudmundsson. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? Reading it well. That's a useful cross. Oh, should have done so much better from there. And the pass deftly cut out. Can he find the right pass? Well, could be in hot water here. Booked already. And it is a second bookable offence. That's the end of the story for him.
And it doesn't surprise me, Derek. He's played on the edge today.
And they will make the change now. He must finish! And the ball is loose. Determined defending. Let's see about the delivery. Not really the ideal clearance. Real defensive resilience. Is it going to be? And it's come off the keeper. And that is that, the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
Well, he often cuts the figure of a thinking person's footballer. And Stuart, he's thought his way throughout this match.